Another part of Doña Ana County, the Sheriff's Department says crime is up. Residents of Chaparrel have reported 70 crimes to the department so far this year. Deputies say that's way up from the same time last year, but in their eyes, the numbers are actually good news. News 4 El Paso's Chris Boyd explains.
There are only 2 Doña Ana County Sheriff's units assigned to patrol Chaparrel at any given time. That leaves a lot of the crime fighting to the residents.
More people are now crawling, but what we're also finding is that the bad guys, they realize that more people are crawling, so they may be a little less likely to do bad.
Weinblatt says the friendlier people are with each other and with the deputies, the more likely they are to report any suspicious activities. That explains the rise in reports, he says, and the drop in serious offenses.
We go to everything. Your mailbox has been tipped over, a deputy goes. You know, your cat's been poisoned, a deputy goes. You have a domestic in progress, a deputy goes.
With less than 10,000 people living in Chaparrel, the pace here in the city helps keep the crime rate lower than in El Paso or Las Cruces. Unfortunately, many residents say the Sheriff's Department is also often slow to respond.
Yeah, it takes a long time because I was living out on Kelly D. Madero one time, and then somebody had ripped my place off, and it took them about 2 hours to get here.
Doña Ana County Sheriff Ray Stormont says the problem is that deputies have a huge area to cover on their patrols. Sometimes they're called to locations a half-hour's drive from where they are. He admits the situation isn't ideal, but he says Chaparrel is making the best of it.
There's neighborhood watch programs scattered throughout the county, and some of them are very active, and some of them are out in the outlying area. Again, it just makes it much simpler in the city, but no, the concept works well.
In Chaparrel, New Mexico, I'm Chris Boyd, News 4 El Paso.